What shall we need to do? Submarine.
Okay, let me see. We have all this here.
The menu.
It is pretty easy to set up. I'm going to take out these two. We have balloons. We have two nuts. We have a valve here. Okay, so we have some. Okay, someone's in as well. Where is my arrow? Okay, there he goes. Okay, so we have the submarine. There are two halves. This half is flat on the bottom. Okay, so we use the one that is flat on the bottom. And then we have two nuts here. Big and small, right? So the big one goes in front where it's rounded. And then the small one goes to the back. Right at the end. Okay. Anybody knows why we have nuts here?
Because to make like engine, we have to mix like to put the tube inside the
It's a good guess, Constantine, but it is not for engine. The weight is so that your submarine will submerge in the water. It's a weight. It's to make it heavier.
It can float.
So it's to make it heavier, so it'll sink to the bottom. Yeah? Okay. So everybody's done with that. And we set up the tube. So one end of a tube, you put the valve, stick it in the tube.
No, not done.
Not done? Okay, slowly, no problem. So we do this step first, okay? Number one step.
Like this?
You're done again, right? Have you played with it yet?
I don't know how to play with it.
Okay, I'll show you in a while. And you cut your hair.
The fat screw go on the rounded part.
The bigger one goes on the rounded part.
Boring.
Yeah, the smaller one goes to the back, like this.
I can't get the bigger one to fit. Do you have to force it in?
You gotta force it in the front, right at the front.
Okay. All right, thank you.
You're welcome. So this is what we have.
Done.
Okay, that's good.
The mute. Auntie John.
Yes. What is it?
Do you need to put the vase all the way through?
The valve, just the back of it. That's a smaller
Yeah. Like this?
Yes, that's right. You can, if you push in as much as you can. Okay. And if you finish asking your questions, kindly mute yourself. And from here, you choose a balloon, any color you want. I'm gonna use red so that color, I'm gonna use pink because it's brighter, so you can see in the water later. And then we're gonna loop it around the front. There. Like that.
Auntie John, I'm
Yes.
trying to put it.
Yeah.
Hello,
So
Constantine.
okay, got it. So this tube is finished. We're done with this. And then we'll go back to here again. Then we'll put this inside. Okay, let me see this. Okay, so we have to put this inside there. Okay, and then we're gonna try to close it, put it up onto the hole here. Because this, okay, there's a hole here. We can put it out the hole at the back. Look at that. I'm gonna string it through here. On the other half, the top half, you can see a hole there.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm putting the, see, I put the tube into the hole on the top cover before I put it and cover it inside. And I lock it up. Got it? On the other side, the other end, let me see. See the top? Yep. Yeah. The other top, you can add on your string. I'm going to cut my tube because I want to show you guys. Jesus is here.
Auntie John,
Yes?
how do you lock it?
Which one? Who?
Me, Kate.
Kate, yeah. What about it?
How do we like lock the submarine up?
You got to press on it. If you press properly, align it properly, it should fit in just nicely when you press it in.
Mine is not. I can. Mine is not like the normal strings. It will stay there. Mine will shoot back. No.
Yeah, later on I'll show you how to do it.
Auntie John, how do you put it into the blue submarine thing?
For this one, okay, let me show you again. I'm gonna try it off. Let me pry it open first.
Well, we have to know the computer.
Go get Kels. Go get Kels. Oh, what's she doing?
If you put it inside, Amelia, you can see the hole up here.
Where?
Cover. You string it through, leaving it underneath. The balloon should be underneath. You string it through the cover. The tube is it? The empty side of it is outside.
Okay, I think I know what you mean.
Okay. Now on the other end, you don't have to cut it. I'm cutting it because my water is not, I'm not playing a bathtub. I'm going to show you here. Okay. So before you put it in, I want you to pull your string all the way back before you put it in.
That is submarine.
Yeah.
Yes, submarine.
Why don't you see if you can help me find it?
Auntie Joe, I cannot find our strings.
You cannot find your string in the packet. There, you are holding the string.
I found it.
Yeah, you are holding it.
My computer did it. Oh, not this. Where are you? Not this. Where are you? Daddy, I think it's in here.
Okay, let me mute everybody until you want to talk to me. Okay, got it? So Einstein, you can try this. After you pull it out, you insert the, yeah, correct. And then you put the tube inside now. And now you try to push the string. You can see the bubble, see the balloon inside? Can you see it now? So if I push, the balloon will actually get bloated. Yes, correct.
Look like some pregnant fish.
Yes, indeed.
Now I feel like eating fish already.
It looks like
Like
fish.
Heart beating, yes. The heartbeat. Remember, Auntie June did with us the heart valves and all that.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, that's the end of it. So I'm going to show you how it works right now. Yeah.
Auntie Joe, how are we going to put it in when the pipe is there?
That see the pipe comes out from there.
How?
There's a hole on top.
On top where?
Okay, you see there are two covers. The one cover has a bottom flat part of it. That's the bottom. The top has a little part on top that is protruding up. That's the top. And on the top cover, there's a hole at the back of the tail. So I make it come out from here. So if I put it inside the water, it should sink or float.
Sing!
Yes, cover.
Yeah, it should sink, but the water will get in, right? So to make it float, I have to push. See? It floated up, right?
How do we do it? How do you build this? Excuse me?
Miss Joanna,
Yes.
say nice.
How do we fix it? We're a little bit late.
Don't worry,
A
I'm
little
going to
bit
open up
late.
mine
We don't know how to do
because
it.
my balloon is not doing very well because the air keeps on escaping, so I need to take it out. Okay, so I'm going to try to take it out. My ruler is here.
Auntie Chong, can we use my night bus to travel everywhere?
You can try.
We can make it bigger. So now it's shrinking into a small piece of wax.
Yeah.
Teacher, we don't know how to do it. We don't know
Yeah.
how to do it. And
Okay.
teacher, there's a hole in the
Yeah,
balloon.
don't worry about that. I'm trying to open up mine right now.
How to land the submarine?
Showing.
Yeah, you just have to wait for a while because I'm going to pick up my submarine because my balloon is not working very well. My balloon is leaking gas.
Auntie John,
Yes.
there's a hole in the balloon. Did I just change balloon?
You can change balloon or you can take a rubber band and tie it up tighter. If the hole is at the back of it, then you actually tie it up. If the hole is in the front, then you actually try to, there you go. Okay.
The
So
hole is at the back, but yet I can't pull it all the way
Okay.
through.
Not all the way through. If you pull all the way through, it's going to get too loose. I'll show you in tiny while. Linda's kids. Okay. Okay. Where are the Linda's kids? They are missing again. Okay. You can see the balloon right on here. Mine is leaking just now, so I'm going to use something to tighten it up. Okay, I need to make it an escape, so I need a rubber band. What kind of rubber band?
Daddy, can you help me put this?
Yeah. Only I need rubber band.
Water balloon.
1 second, 5 seconds left.
The thing is safe.
These are the basic rules. You can't help them put it on the table.
No, you are because it's inside this submarine.
Build a submarine.
Okay,
Can you
it's
build a
easy.
submarine?
Okay, there you go. So I'm gonna use a rubber band and tie it up. Okay. I'm gonna make a smaller rubber band. So tie a knot.
It's okay, Auntie John. We can wait for you, Auntie John. So
Yeah.
everybody don't rush Auntie John because he's trying
Yeah.
to put
Don't
error supporting.
worry, I'm okay. Thank you, Constantine. I'm all right. There you go. See, so because
Daddy, we said help.
now mine was leaking, so I am going to use a rubber band to tie it tighter. Okay, so I make a small rubber band, and then I tie right underneath it. There you go. There we go. And now I'm gonna test it out and see whether it works well. So I'm gonna open my syringe again before I insert it. And then, there you go. Okay, my balloon seems to have a hole, so I need to change a balloon instead because it's not blowing well. Yep, there's a hole. When I blow it, it's actually deflating at the same time. Let me try yellow. I'm gonna blow it. Okay, this works well for mine. That's why they give you extra balloons just in case it doesn't work. There you go. So same thing. After we checked, okay, who's that? Silverfish. So we finished this as just now. Bigger nut in front, smaller nut at the end. Put the balloon in the middle and then close it up. Just align them and lock it up. Now I get to pull out my syringe again, open it up, put it inside, and bring back my water. So now I'm going to drop it in and let it sink. Yeah, allow the water to get in. And I'm going to push it up. I'm going to push it down. There you go. See that? So by adjusting the air that goes into that syringe, into the submarine, you can see you can make it float higher up or lesser. There. So see, when I adjust my syringe, it goes up or it goes down. There you go. So this is exactly what the submarine use when they need to get out on the surface. They add water, air pressure into it, more air, so that they can float.
Auntie Joan,
Yes.
so it means that in order for you to float or sink, we have to adjust the amount of air pressure inside of the submarine?
Yep. So yeah,
Okay, thank you.
okay, so this is done for now. I'm gonna remove it and then we can do the next thing. Let me drain it off. Okay. Second project, make sure that you have a clean table because it's for edible stuff. This is next. And if you need to, please go and wash your hands. I'm gonna wash my hand. I'm gonna put a mat underneath so it's clean. There you go. I'm gonna open up everything. There you are. These are the things we have.
Joan, do
Yes.
we need 1 cup of water?
You do need water. Must be drinkable water because we are going to use it for our food. And you're going to eat the food too.
Is it 1 cup or 2 cups?
I don't have to, just a small cup will do. Just a tiny bit.
Auntie Joan, what is that white thing in my head there?
This one, this is a candy.
Is it a razor candy?
No, it's a candy for eating. We're gonna make dumplings with dumpling skin with this one. Next month, you will make real dumplings. This month, you are pretending to make dumplings. Wait, someone is waiting to come in. Let's see. No, we didn't see them. Okay, let me reply someone.
Auntie Joan, there is beef giant thing inside it, Auntie Joan.
Okay.
Auntie Joan,
Yes.
this got beef and want some cookies.
Where is Eva's name? Okay, Eva, I'm putting you under co-host. Can you let people in when they need to come in? Thank you. Okay, ready in. All right, so these are the things we need, and water. Have you gotten everything? And the scissors as well? Ready? Okay, first, we are going to cut this part open. Your scissors, follow the lines on top and cut it out.
Auntie John, how much water do we need?
Just a small cup will do, just maybe half a cup. We don't need a lot. We are going to
In
use
here?
in there. Later, I will show you, we'll do it together. We just put it in a normal drinking cup.
Does anybody hear me?
Yes. Okay, if you don't need to talk, remember to mute yourself. So I finished cutting these two out. I'm going to cut this out too. On this ones, you can see there are some lines inside too. We're going to cut it out of the bottom. There you go. We need a flat piece in the bottom. Same as this piece here. I'm going to cut it out.
No, not. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll do this for you. Okay, let me do this for you. This one is to make the 饺子.
Eva, would you like to silence yourself? Okay, so we have these 4 pieces here. So the first one we're going to do the dumplings first. We will need this two.
Not done yet.
Yeah, no problem. I'm just going to set it up. We need this two, and this one here. I'm watching everyone, so if you want me to see if your work is done, you can just point your video towards your work table so I can see the work table too.
I did, I'm done.
Okay, that's good. Okay, for the ones who are done, we're going to take the candy, open up. There's a cut up the top. And I'm going to pinch off a little bit, just a bit on the side. And this, for the small mold here, I'm going to make it round first, and I'm going to press it in there. If it's not enough, then you pinch off some more. So you pinch out.
Which one are you pressing in? The egg one?
Yes, both of them, egg and the fish cake. So I'm pressing it into the mold.
Auntie Joan, can we actually try it?
Yes, you can. Just don't try too much. If not, there'll be no skin for your dumpling.
Oh, but it doesn't really smell nice to me.
It's all right. It's not too sweet because all this Playfood, they try to make it not too sweet for you. Ginseng is okay. So we leave this. Then once you are done, you can take it out, or you can leave it until later. Actually, to take it out, you find it quite difficult to take it out. So there's a trick. Take a little piece of the. See, take a little piece, dab in the middle, and try to pull it out. There you go. Then you pull out the rest. There you go. That's the egg. This one I don't need. You can see it coming out. There you go. There you go. So I have my egg, I have my fish cake, and we're done with that one.
Auntie Joan,
Yes.
is the noodles edible?
Yes, they're all edible.
Yes, we can eat it, Elliot.
That's why it's called play food. Okay, for this one, we want to just roll it out and then split into two. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. This was from our last set. So I'm cutting into two. Then we'll roll into a ball again. There you go. So we're going to be pressing it on the top here, but we need it as flat as this. So this is when this piece comes around. You see the circle up here? You're going to press it into this size. So put it in the middle, and then you press it out. If you have a roller, you can use a roller. If not, just use a hand and press it down. Once you get that, you can lift it out, put it, make sure it doesn't stick too much because it's getting sticky. And then put it on the surface and do the next one. The next one, I'm just going to do freehand before I measure it. And I'll measure on top. There you go. That's enough.
Okay, Auntie John, what do you do for the dumpling noodle and maybe the brown packet?
Waiters, we are actually doing a dough. Have you finished the dough yet?
Not yet, because I only have a fish cake and an egg.
Okay, then you have to use the rest of the white colored dough, split it into two, and then put it into a flat circle like this. It should match the size of this circle on your paper here.
Yes, I know. Yes. And how did you can come out the dough? Because I cannot come out because it's stuck. The dough.
Peel it off. That's why on the second one, I just put it on my my baking mat. You can use free hand to press on it and just make sure it's about the same size. Okay, once you are done with that, you take a piece, you put it right in the middle. Okay, before that, I want you to test it out first. Make sure this can bend, okay? You can fold in the middle first. Then you put it on top. This is my ugly side, so I'm putting it facing up. So we do that. I move this away. And then we have two fillings. These are the fillings. I'm going to use one for one dumpling each so we can taste how it tastes. I'm going to cut a little hole and pour some on it. I'll pour just one side would do. Okay, my blue pack has some green little thing that represents vegetables and meat, but they are not, of course. Okay, there you go.
Oh, Playfood. Joe.
Yeah. See?
Auntie Joe.
Yes.
Are we going to eat it?
Yes, it's for eating. Yeah. So you can decide how much ingredients you want in there, but save some for later as well. So once you fill up half of it, then you fold it up and press it hard. Once you press it hard, you can also remove the sides if you want. If you think that it doesn't look like pretty, you can cut out the sides. If you think it's okay, then you can just leave it there. It's fine. When I open up there, I will have a dumpling. See that? So I have one dumpling there. Now make the other dumpling with the other ingredient, the red pack now. And this one you can make another one if you want later. So I'm going to fill up half. So it's a slight different color.
Hey, my dumpling already look.
That's good.
It's like sushi already.
There you go. So if I don't trim the side, then it will look like this. So if you want it to look a bit prettier, you can just cut it off. There you go. For the other one, I can make another one if I want to.
John, please slow down. It is damn hard.
It's difficult for you. No problem.
But it's sticking to the plate and even difficult for my helper.
Yep. I'm gonna see how small a one I can make over here with the extra ones I cut out. Yeah, it's quite sticky because in Singapore it's quite warm. If in an aircon room, it should be easier. Yeah, I'm gonna do a mini one. I'm gonna mix them together. This one, I'm gonna use my hand with no mold. Fold half. I'm peeling it up. There you go. Then I'm going to just use my small knife here to just press onto it. Ta-da! See, it can be done freehand too, so don't be afraid. So this is a freehand version. That's my super funny, weird looking one that I peel it off. And this one is the one I cut off the side with my knife. And I'll wait for you, don't worry.
Done already.
Okay, that's good. So since I'm
So
done,
the next thing is what?
I'm going to
Take
align them there
the
first.
soup or something.
Yes, you are right. Now I'm going to place it on one side so I don't touch them by accident. Again. So they don't get stuck together too. My egg is pretty sticky because it's pretty warm in my house. Okay, so I'm done with this ones.
Ready eats roasted. Ready eats chicken wings, right?
Put it aside. I'm going to bring these two out. So these two packets here, on the picture you can see, this pack says, you see the label there? So it's for soup. We are going to do this one first, the brown one, the darker brown one here. I'm going to take this bowl.
Auntie, don't wait. You're doing our second dumpling.
Okay, no problem. I'm going to clean my bag. My bag is very sticky with the dough.
The balloon is. And what's the vein?
It's sweet. I just tasted it.
Hey, don't. You always use the scissors. Okay? Because the scissors is better. When we tear like that, it may not come out properly. So you just, as long as below this line.
So for the
So
one
this is the rough one, this is
Prem,
smooth
do
line.
you want to turn off your speaker?
Yep, sorry.
It's okay. So the next one you're using is the bowl here. And for this bowl, you see a line in between there. We're going to fill out water to the line there.
How much water?
So there's a line in the middle. Fill up to the line. See? So you can see I fill up mine to the line in the middle there. Make sure the water is drinkable. I'm going to open up this pack, dark brown with a ladle.
Okay. Excuse me. Do you open the brown or the orange?
See this too? I'm using a brown one here.
Okay.
There's a ladle here that tells you it's for soup.
Okay.
And I'm going to pour it inside the water.
John, do we pour all?
Yes, for this pack we pour all of it. You pour it inside, you use a fork given, and then you mix it well. Okay, when you're done with this, you put it aside. Next, same thing to this container here. Add water to the line. So I filled up mine to the line already. And then we take the other pack, which has pictures of the noodles, the yellowish pack. Same thing, we're gonna pour everything inside and mix it well. It will be very thick, and that should be how it is.
Auntie Joan, is that thick mixture for the noodles?
The noodles, you can use the fork. The stick is for you to pick up all the small things later. Or you can use a stick to eat.
Then what about the thing in the rectangular container?
Which one? This one? The one I'm mixing now?
Is it the noodles?
Yes, that's the noodles. The noodles and the egg yolk. The patterns for it. So mix it well. It's the same idea as when we did spherification, whereby the seaweed jelly powder, when it's mixed with calcium, it'll become solidifying.
Wouldn't the bowl of noodles be very small?
Because this is the bowl.
Oh,
It's Playfood, so this is small.
it's quite small.
It is, indeed. Because you can't eat a lot of this, right? You'll be eating candy all day long. There'll be a lot of sugar.
Sugar high.
Yeah. But next month, we'll do real noodles and real dumplings.
Sorry, Joe, we add water, is it?
Let's add water to the line, to the indent line in the middle of the container.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Candy noodles.
Now, once you are done, you roll up the bag. Yeah, so just roll down. See, what I did is I roll it outwards and downwards, so about half. Put it flat, and then I'm gonna pour this in there. Once you are done, you roll it up like this, and then you turn it sideways so it's like a triangle here. I'm gonna let it press it down here. I'm gonna collect it and tie it up. So you can get a rubber band, you can use tape, whichever helps to hold it down. I'm gonna use the shortened rubber band. Okay, so I tie it into a little bundle, a triangle bundle like this. Gather it like that before I tie it up. You get this. Got it? And once you're done with this, on the tip here, you're going to cut a small hole. I create a small hole, and I'm going to add patterns for my eggs. I'm going to add egg yolk here. You can see that in the top here. Okay, that's my egg yolk. And then on the lines here, you can see that. Follow the line and create a spiral. There you go. From there, the remainder, you can create noodles. So you can test out if the noodles is as thick as you want by pressing some in. And if it's not thick enough, then you make a hole bigger. See, for my noodles, it was quite thin just now. It was very skinny. See that? So now I'm going to make it thicker a little bit. So I cut a hole bigger. So it's all up to you. Just go in a circle. Big and small circle. And squeeze everything out of my bag. Make sure that it's in the syrup in the water in there. Yeah, and we keep it there for a little while. You can push a little bit and then just leave it there. It will harden up in a while. If you have some small piece, you can try at this moment. If you eat them immediately, it should be a little bit watery in the middle.
Like your mouth is watering to eat it.
So if you eat it immediately, it's soft and watery in the middle. But if you wait for a while, it will harden up a lot more. And once you are done with that, this is when you take your egg, decorate it. So I'm going to arrange it a little bit so my eggs can float on top. Okay, that's why my toothpick comes in use. There you go. Now peel up my fish cake.
Do we put the little spiral inside that little?
Yes. There you go.
I think you're muted. You have to.
Yeah, see?
No, I already did.
Okay, say excuse
Yeah,
me.
there you go.
Do
See?
you have to put the taco things inside?
I'm adding it on. This one is for eating like this. You can add in later on if you want to, but you don't have to. And now you take a look at your little 2 packs that you've left. You can add it as seasoning in there.
Seasoning.
Seasoning.
Okay.
Yeah, you can add it as seasoning in there. You can add all, you can add some. It's all up to you.
So the red packet will be for the dumplings.
You keep the things first.
Wow, look at that.
How about you keep Yeah, there's still a lot of things to be kept.
Joan, save money on lunch already today. Eh? I cannot hear anything you are saying. Why?
John, I also cannot hear you
Yeah, why?
because it's muted.
Sorry, Dijon, I muted you.
Oh, you,
That's why nobody could hear what you're saying.
Auntie Eva muted me too.
I'm sorry. I'm obsessed with muting.
So Auntie Eva, the host.
Auntie Eva is a co-host. She's helping me to mute people when I'm talking and people are not talking, but has a lot of background noise. Yes.
This is so good.
You like it? That's good.
So
Next month, yeah, every month I will try to fit in one project that is something like this, a different way for you all to have fun.
So good.
Next month we are doing cakes.
She also wants to join in.
Yeah, next month we have cakes.
Joan and the readers theater.
Readers theater, please, another time.
I just want to tell you something.
Yes.
Me and my mommy are also the host. I can mute them.
I know. Yesterday you upset somebody, mute you too many times.
Done. Constantine also likes to mute me. No! Let me do it for you. And then I'll get in it.
Fine. Fine. Let him help.
Okay, I'm done eating mine.
Noodle.
I need help. Okay,
So we are going to the Lego one, which is my favorite. Although you're being naughty, I like this noodle.
Yeah, I know, it's fun and it's not so sweet. The dumplings are seriously a bit too sweet for me. But next month we are doing cakes, mini play cakes.
Emma, can I try this, please?
No. We can do cake decoration next month. And then we come to the last one after we are done is the Lego.
I did it already.
Ta-da.
Lego.
Yeah, okay. Aisen is done long ago. That one I know. So for the Lego part later on, there are 3 different things you can build. Well, I'm going to just build the main one here, the first one, okay? The rest you can explore yourself on your own.
The main one, and I did this one that goes very fast.
Yeah, Colin likes this one too.
Oh my gosh, Kels. Come on, Kels. But soon I'm going to do the third one.
Yeah, it's really fun to play with it. So I'm going to do the first one with you guys here, okay? And then you can try doing the second and third one on your own later on.
Where do you find it?
And Raider, you better eat faster. If not, when we start, then you have to do the Lego yourself, okay? There are instructions here. So if you can follow Lego instructions.
You don't have the instructions.
You don't have? It's in the box. Yeah, so if you are good with instructions, you can just follow the instructions. You can log off anytime. Or you can just follow us and do the first one.
Hold on, he's going to wash his hands.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna put up the things needed.
Caesar, tell me, I'm there, you do.
Careful.
Of course.
Don't jump with scissors. Do it one by one. Don't open everything and dump it together. Do it one by one. Kelsey. No. 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 I don't know.
I'm gonna follow the instruction books too, together with your guys.
Auntie Jo, look at
Yes.
my wheel here. Look.
Yep. Yeah, you can add the wheels in and anything else you want to add on. Okay, so we have all this here. First step we need is the long one. Yep. So we need a long piece.
Look at it.
What is that? Who's talking?
Hey, see?
I have no idea who's talking, but never mind. Okay, so the first step says, I'm following the book, the instructions here, so you can just follow that as well. First one says we need this piece. We need this piece. Okay, not this one. We need the flat one. This flat one is different from this piece. So make sure that you get a correct one. It's the one with flat on top. And we have a small gear. We have stopper, the bigger one. And we have a smaller one. So this is step number one. So what you do is you take this, you slide this in with the gadget side facing towards the flat one side. You slide it in. Like that.
For one, the stoppers were quite hard to go in, but my grandfather put it in the hot water and said it will be suspended.
You expand, yeah?
And it really got suspended.
Expanded. Then next, we're going to add in the small stopper here and slide it in. There you go. Bigger one, the last piece, slide in. There you go, and you get this. And if you look at this piece here, we are going to slot it in on one side, on the last part. So that's step one. Step two, we need a bigger circle. I'm trying to find the correct one. Okay, we need a bigger one. We need, okay, where's the big wheel? Okay, there you go, big wheel, medium wheel, and short piece, plus a two piece. We need two of them. So that's what we need next. Two pieces, white pieces on each corner. You can press it down. Oh, I keep dropping my stuff. Then we're going to take the big piece here. We're going to lock it down to our first step here and slide it in. Yeah, it will give you a click and then it will lock on. And it's actually very mobile. These two, we're going to, okay, they are long and short, long side inside, slide it in. Slide it in, and then you count from there, count 1, 2, 3, and slot it in. Number 3, we have same thing. 1, flat top, and this piece. Same thing as just now. Big piece is to lock the piece before that. Push in, snap it in. The next one, connect together. Now, this one have to be careful, okay? So when you slot it in, make sure the flat part goes in one way and push it all the way to the end.
Auntie John, can we go slower?
Okay, sure. I cannot see the pieces, so I have no idea. Okay. So this piece slides all the way in. See, the flat part is here, and this is here. And we'll wait around for a while. Where it fits onto on a picture, you can count from the left. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So at the count 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over here. We are at number 3, step number 3, and we're waiting for the rest to get ready. But I'm going to get ready number 4. Just preparing it. So one of this, one of this, 2 of this, and the longer stopper. Raider, are you almost there?
Okay, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, so number 4.
I'm not done.
Okay, who is that?
Matthias.
Matthias, okay. Matthias, which step are you on?
Three.
Okay, you're doing 3.
Auntie Joan. Auntie Joan.
Yes.
Mommy cannot start.
Oh, mommy cannot start.
Why?
You are doing this, not me.
I cannot do this.
Which step are you on?
I'm putting the big, this kind of
Wait.
gray wheels onto this kind of thing.
Okay, first step. Oh, the big one doesn't go in there first, right? The first step is a smaller one. You can look at step number 1. It's on page number 2.
Yeah?
Yeah, this one. Yeah.
Yeah, let mommy help you if she wants to help you, okay? Because she's closer to you, she can help you better.
Thank you, Auntie Joan.
You're welcome. Okay, we're going to number 4 right now. So long piece, black piece here. And then you see the long stopper, we slot it in. And the wheel, we slot it in as well. I flatten it on top. And now it's going to go in between these two. You can see that there's a space between these two that we've done so far. We slot it in over there. This ones, you can take a look at this piece here. There are actually ridges over here. It's smooth over here. Smooth side, we're going to slot it in. On the left, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 6. So I turn it over. I count 1, 2, 3, 4. I push it in. 5, 6. Push it in again. I'm going to get ready for number 5. So we need 2 big ones and a small.
Auntie Joan, you're really going so fast.
No, don't wait. When I'm letting you know, usually I wait for a while while preparing for the next set. Okay?
Okay.
because some of them will be faster than you, so it's easier for them to try to prepare for the next step as well. So we need 2 and 2. I'm going to arrange this in small, big, small, big. So Rada, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 5, so we have these 4 pieces, small, big, and you look at what is left here. It's going to fit exactly the same sequence, small, big, small, big. So hold on to it, slide in the small one.
I'm mute.
Okay, I'm not on mute today. Small, and I'll slot in the big one.
How to sing? They don't know how to sing. I just say dun 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 dun.
Okay.
Ding,
Okay.
ding.
If you're not asking questions, you got to mute yourself. If you're not asking questions, you need to mute yourself. If not, the rest cannot hear, okay? Slot in the big one. You can see it fit in just nicely. So now, next, here, same thing. Find the correct alignment for the teeth and slot it in. And the big one. There you go. So they are all side by side. They fit in just nicely. So if I turn one wheel, the rest will rotate together. See that? It creates a chain reaction. Okay, I'm going to prepare for step number 6 right now. Okay, let me tighten it. So what I need is, okay, where are the pieces? They say they need a small, where is it? Let me find. There. There's a small yellow piece in a small packet over there. And then we need another piece of flat top. We need 2 pieces of longer stoppers and a short one. So you start right now. Nail top facing down. And you see the ridges, that little parts here, I'm gonna face it down too and push it in. I'm gonna add the small stopper here. Followed by the long ones. The 2 long ones go in there too. This looks weird from the picture they gave me. Okay. I'm gonna prepare for 7. Biggest wheel.
Auntie John.
Yes.
That piece is wrong. It's the same as the step 1 that piece.
If you look at number 6, the piece needed, right, is actually a 2. They have 2 of the longer pieces. The step 1 has only 1, so it's slightly different. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw the difference, right? So next one, we need this piece. We need the crank. And we need the blue color piece here. Gear piece goes in on the last hole or the first on the left. Okay. Yeah, according to the pictures, they said 2, but like Matter says, I don't think it's right because it doesn't look right. So take out 1 because it's supposed to lock on this one. So it was my mistake. The long one for number 6, we lock on this one. So this one, we push it in and lock it down with the big one. Thank you, Mattis. I see what you mean now. Then we add the blue to the handle. And you see the crank, the bottom of the crank here, and this piece here that is coming out on the side, we're going to fix it in. So now, if I hold on to one side of it and rotate with the crank, it should work. Everything should move. Got it? Going to number 8, step number 8, I'm going to put it aside. So I need a long piece. I need 2 of the flat. Yeah. This is pretty easy. 2 flat pieces on 2 ends of it. I'm going to prepare for number 9. Number 9 step, we will need one of this piece, 2 of these pieces, 2 of these, a flat ring. I have 2, where's the other one? Okay, 2 flat rings, 2 long stoppers, and 2 short stoppers. So this step is going to be separate into 2 sets. There you go. So we are going to make 2 sets of this. They are going to be the same.
But the small stopper will be hard to put in.
It should be all right.
But mine was hard to put in.
I see. Okay, so we're going to find the middle and I'm going to fix the circle in on top. Got it? And this piece, the short one, is on top. We're going to push it. Let's drop it in. From there, we're going to lock it again. So short, small stopper in first. Oops, and it flew off.
The stopper flew off.
Yeah, and my one stopper flew off. So push in. There you go. And use the bigger stopper to help you. You can go upside down and push it in. There you go. This one, you can use the circle piece to help you as well. There you go. And I wonder where my small stopper piece flew. Colin, can you lend me one, please?
When?
I don't know, from your Lego set.
Which type? There's
Okay.
2 stoppers.
The small one. Small one. Okay, so we repeat the same for the other set. Circle on top. Drop the pin in.
Mom, don't you know that there's only one
Yes, Colin.
I need, and that's the only one
Colin?
there is?
Yes, Colin. And then we stop it. Push it in. Push the other one in.
Yeah, Mom.
I'll return you new one. Yeah. So we have 2 sets here. Those who are ready, the 2 sets will be attached to the top of the 2 small pieces earlier, facing the same way. I'm gonna bring back my previous ones here, and I'm gonna put side by side like this. And I'm going to attach them together. Oops, and that dropped off. Okay. So this is after you combine both of them together. This will be step number 10. Preparing for step 11. We need this too.
Like this.
Can I take a look?
Like this.
Yep, it looks like this. Matthias is good with Lego as well, so he's very, very quick. There you go. I'm gonna flip my upside down and split this into 2 sets as well. Here. I'm gonna put this in onto the base of this piece here. Press it in and lock it up. Same thing on the other side. When you slide it in, make sure that it slides all the way down, yeah? Now you can try again and move it. So when you move the crank, these 2 gears should move. I'm putting on the side again. Step number 12. We need 2 of these, 1 of these. Open up. It will look like that. And then you locked it on just at the corner. So it looked like this. Take next step 13, 3 pieces. What we're going to do, we're going to lock all the sides. I'm going to lock, see this piece from just now? On top, I'm locking it in. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So this is symmetrical, it's easier, it's easy. Both sides should be the same. Preparing for step 14. We need 4 of these. And we need 4 of these. And I'm missing one because I dropped one on the floor. There you go. Same thing, splitting them into 2 and 2 by 2, so 4 of it. They all belong together. White onto blue for all 4. Then attach this 4 according to this formation right at the corner. If you are ready, step 15, take the other set, turn it right side up, and then put it on top. Stack them on. Preparing for step 16. We need 2 of these. I'm going to change position. 2 of these. And 2 of the red ones here. Split into 2 again. This way. We are going to put the red color on top of both sides. And these 2 short side up, slide it in. Preparing for 17. 2 of these. 4 seeds.
Okay, John, we are heading out.
Okay, see you.
Take care, adios, amigos.
Yep, talk to you all later.
Bye-bye.
Like 2 cones. 4 pieces. Splitting them up. That's what we have. Cone on top of the circle on both sides. Seeds facing outwards like this. Put the pieces right on top. Same to the other side, face each other and place it on top. Now I'm going to bring in this set now. I'm splitting up. We are going to add this piece here down there. Sit on top of it. And then we're going to attach this in the middle on both sides.
Auntie John, before that, I didn't put that round thing on the.
What happened?
And then I didn't put the round piece on the rock,
bottom.
but it was still okay.
Okay. And then this 2 here. Yeah, because if you don't put that on, it will stick through the hole in the middle and it will go into the bottom of this. So it is still fine. So we stick this 2 cone stuff right in the middle on top. This is
Your people.
Yeah, correct. Then from there, this is the end of that structure. So when I spin it, it will move. Now people, I think should be easy for everyone. So everybody, they need 2 heads. I'm gonna split them straight away. 2 heads, 2 hands, 2 caps, 2 body, 2 torsos. Okay, I'm gonna bring it up this way. Okay, head, hands, 1 on each side, torso, legs, 2 each, arms, 1 side each, and then we'll fix it. So as usual, torso, feet on it, underneath it, slide it through, facing each other. like this. Attach the body on top. Now this one for some will be quite difficult, but you get help. Hand into the arm. For all of them. So it's got the hand into the arm. I'm going to do this for all.
Sure, we're going off. Thank you, John.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye. So you see,
Thank you.
you're welcome. So you can see the person here. You can see the body facing forward. So make sure the hands, when you fix it in, it faces in front, okay? If not, the hands will be behind. From there, we add a head. And the head.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm coming.
Yeah, so when you're done, you can go. Okay, so I'm fixing my second person now.
Yeah. Bye, Auntie John.
Bye.
Auntie John, can you show us again?
Oh, which one?
The human. How to fix the legs. We are having a problem.
Okay, I'm going to take apart. Okay, see the legs are here.
Mom.
Yep, that's good. So the legs are here and there's a torso here. See this T-piece is a torso. You see this bar that goes across on top? That's for the legs. So what you do is, you fix, you see the legs have a hole on one side, you push it in.
Thank you, Auntie John.
You're welcome. And humans are ready and you can make them sit anywhere you want. So you can sit outwards or inwards, it can be anywhere.
Auntie John, it will make them a bit giddy, but it's okay.
Well, you need to try to go to the what is that fun fair? Sometimes they have this similar game, right?
Yeah. Oh, they're very giddy.
Very dizzy.
Oh, he fell off.
And he flew off. Yeah. So we are done with this whole entire thing that goes spinning around and around. So this is number one. And for the rest of it, you guys are welcome to test it out. Instructions are quite clear over there. Daddy, mommy can help. If they can't help you, ask them to message me and I'll arrange another session to do number 2 and 3 for fun on a different day. Okay? Yeah. So if you are done, you can log off. Yes, honey.
Thanks for the lesson.
Sorry, what do you say?
Thanks for the lesson.
You're most welcome. And Ison has a cap on top. Bye.
Bye, Auntie John. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
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 Auntie John, my mommy take picture of you.
Thank you. Goodbye. No, Carrie.
Bye. Thank you.
Most welcome.
Thank you and bye bye, Auntie John.
You're most welcome. Christine, are you all done with it? Enru, are you done also?